Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about ChatGPT, really what it is, why it's important, and even talk about Microsoft's move to actually bring GPT-3 into the Bing search engine. So we can kind of just start talking about what is ChatGPT. Basically, it's an AI conversational bot that can answer any question, right? And it goes beyond just answering questions and finding relevant information effectively and quickly, right? So we got to think about the user experience currently when we talk about search engines. So if you go to Google and you just type in, you know, what are the best universities in the USA, or even let's narrow it down in North Carolina, right? Let's hit search. And it gives you a few different options, right? It kind of just pulls up, hey, a listing of all states. Then it gives you an article and then a snippet right here. So you can kind of go down this rabbit hole and do a lot of research on your own. It can be very time consuming, but right now this is the best that we have, and it's extremely effective for people that are looking to do research. When you search this into Bing, right, you get different results depending on Bing SEO and just the way Bing structures their search engine, right? You've got Duke University, Wake Forest, Elon, but the first thing you see when you type it into Google is different. North Carolina State, right? So when you ask questions like this to GBT, it kind of consolidates all of the information that it's reading and gives it to you in a very concise form. So you ask it, and then it gives a minute while it's kind of sourcing information. And then it starts pulling up according to the U.S. News Report. So that's the exact source and authoritative and credible source that it pulls up, and it tells you, the 5 top universities in North Carolina, right? And so this is going to change for everything, right? This is not just higher education. This is not just like law groups. This is going to be all information, even shopping. I'm interested to see what e-commerce would look like in this setting. But because it's AI, it's constantly learning. It's constantly getting better, right? And when you read the recent reports from Microsoft right now, they're reportedly looking to bring GBT into the Bing office, probably this year, right? There's been a lot of buzz recently just because GPT-3 has given us more of like a consumer-friendly environment right here to play with. But what a lot of people don't know is that Microsoft invested in OpenAI years ago, right? So they knew this technology was out here. And I really think this is going to change the way people search. I think what Google has a leg up on, right, is that they've got Chrome and they've got all these other technological assets that are woven into our daily lives. But what happens when Apple suddenly realizes, hey, we want to use GBT technology? Let's cut a contract with Microsoft and put GBT in every iPhone, right? Boom, you're going to get a huge influx of users using GPT-3 technology, right, on Microsoft's dime. So that's really going to be a huge landscape shift in search engines. When you look at some of these reports, you get a lot of people, writing opinions like this is the end for Google. And I don't necessarily think it's the end for Google, but I do think this is really this is forcing Google to refocus what's important to them, right? They need to kind of have a response and figure out what type of conversational AI they can input into their current search engines, right? Which is going to be really, really impactful. I think, at the end of the day, this is not going to hurt search engine ad spend. I think it's just going to change, what ad spend really looks like. These big tech giants, they make their bread and butter with ad dollars. And as long as businesses are willing to pay, they're going to find some format to insert ads in here, right? I was actually talking to one of my Microsoft reps this week, and they said they don't even really have a point of view. They just know that the CEO and some of the top level paid media directors are really bullish on getting this inside their system, integrated in search engines, and just get more information and more data, right? So yeah, this is a quick video, but I really kind of wanted to talk a little bit on what Microsoft is trying to do and how it's going to change just advertising in general in the years to come.